let's go.
Alright agents, imagine a gear set as powerful as that iconic moment when the Justice League tried to stop Superman and couldn't. This gear set stands tall even when the odds are stacked against you. On top of that, agents, during the Global Assault event, damage is boosted. But don't get it twisted, this gear set's core is all about survivability. I've shown you multiple variations of this gear set before, but this one truly shines. It's a blast to use. And let's be clear, whether it's legendary or heroic content, the event only adds extra damage, so don't get it twisted. We aren't necessarily relying on the damage that's coming from the Global Assault event, because I've shown you gameplay already previously in the past of me tackling legendary content with the same gear set with no global or seasonal event active. The event only adds extra damage. The key mechanic that most players don't know, especially if you're new to this game, and veteran players definitely know this. It's not about the gear set that you utilize in agents. It's about mastering the game and understanding the mechanics that come. That's what makes any gear set or any gear item or weapon shine. So if this gear set sounds like something fun or something you may be interested in, after all, that's what this game is about, having fun. This is D Werewolf Gaming. Let's get into it. Agents, today we won't be focusing on any single weapon, but because we were using a variety of different weapons in the gameplay. One weapon I was using is the St. Elsmo's engine. This gun can be obtained in the general loot pool. Just set your targeted loot to assault rifles and you do have a chance of obtaining it. And you can areas in the game are countdown, retaliations, or even a summit. You can set your targeted loot and farm for this weapon if you if you haven't obtained this weapon yet. This gun is amazing primarily for that talent, but as you can see, we do have a weapon expertise of 30%, and it is fully maxed out. Has great weapon handling on it as well. The talent is called Act to Mess. Shooting an enemy with this weapon will get 1 stack. Add 100 stacks. The next magazine will be filled with 100% shock ammo, so that's great for crowd control. We did use a variety of different shotguns. Thorn was one Overall, this gun is amazing. I do have it maxed out with a weapon expertise of 30% as well, but the talent is what truly shines. It's called Perfect Brazen, and you receive 3.5% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits the target, and if at least 4 pellets hit, killing the enemy will provide an additional plus 8% amplified damage. We are utilizing the quick step pistol for the talent as well. You do get 20% increase in movement speed bonus. And for shotguns, I will be using the Sweet Dream shotgun as well. You can obtain this in a general loot pool. The talent is called Sandman, and melee attacks instantly kill non-elite enemies. That is red and purple enemies. Does have a cooldown of 15 seconds. So this is great for legendary content as well, or any content in the game. Now, with the 4 pieces of the Foundry Bulwark set, you get 10% increase in total armor, 1% armor regeneration, and you do get an additional plus 50% shield health. We have it on 4 pieces. You have makeshift repairs. Basically, whenever you or your shield take damage, 25% of that damage is repaired over 10 seconds. So that's, as long as you're taking damage, you're constantly going to be healing. For the core attribute, we do have armor core, a 12% critical hit damage mod, and a 13% protection from elite mod on the mask. For the chest, we are using the Equalizer, which is part of the Unit Alloys brand set. 1 piece gives 5% increase in rate of fire. For the core attribute, we do have armor. We do have a 6% critical hit chance, 10% explosive resistance, and a 12% protection from elite mod. The talent is called Perfect Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1%, stacking up to 24 times. Max stack, that is 24% increase in weapon damage. For the holster, we do have a core attribute and an armor core with a 6% critical hit chance attribute. The knee pads are identical to the holster. And the gloves agents, we are utilizing the Overdog exotic gloves. These gloves are designed to amplify the damage you're doing. So for the core attribute, it is a weapon damage core. It automatically comes with that 6% critical hit chance and that 12% critical hit damage attribute. And the talent is called Weakest Link. You basically amplify damage to the lowest ranking enemy while you're in combat. So you start at tier 3, work your way up. We are utilizing the Foundry Bulwark backpack. We do have an armor core for the core attribute with a 6% critical hit chance and a 12% protection from elite mod. The talent is called Process Refinery, and it basically decreases the amount of time they receive those benefits from the makeshift repairs. We are utilizing the Crusader Shield. Does scale with the number of blue and yellow cores on your build. It is a 6th tier because we are using the Technician class Specialization, and we are using the Artificial Hive, which is only available under the Technician Specialization, and it basically just improves anything deal with skills. So it's making our shield more powerful, giving us a little bit more chance to survive on legendary content. Now, as me recording this video, the global event is currently active, and it's called Assault. Basically, if you are within 10 meters of its enemies, you will be doing more damage. As me recording this video, we do have 11 hours 36 minutes left to take advantage of this event. But this build agents, like I stated earlier, you don't need this global event to make this build work. I've shown you gameplay on the channel plenty of times already. The only thing this event does is just adds more damage and speeds up the gameplay. But this build, the Foundry Bulwark, is designed for legendary content in my opinion, and it is overall one of my favorite gear sets to use. Also, if you need to level up your gear, there is an expertise surge event taking place as of this video. Me recording this video, we do have 2 days 11 hours left to take advantage of this. So if you need to max out your expertise agents, you have 2 days left to take full advantage of these 2 events that is taking place in the game right now. Now, if you're new, you don't know where to go to spend those stars you get from the global event, come right here. It will be the middle icon, and basically, as you can see, these are all the items you need to upgrade your gear. You got exotic cash, and it tells you how many stars it require for each. You can even get named items from the past. So this is a great way to level your items, your gear, and also obtain past items from past seasons in this game. As far as our weapon stats, with the St. Elsmo's engine, we're sitting right there at 86,798 weapon damage, a critical hit chance of 55%, 84% critical hit damage with a 75% increase in headshot damage. Like I said, I was using a variety of different weapons. I won't really go the stats over all of those, but as far as the armor in this build, we are sitting right there at 1,817,943. We are getting 0 armor on the kill, but we do have a lot of armor regeneration when we take damage. And base armor regeneration, we are sitting right there at 18,179. As you can see, we do have a protection from lead of 37% on this build. So overall, this build is great for legendary. And like I said, I've shown you different variations of this build before. But again, the class specialization with Technician, and it's great because you will do 12% more damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. And armor kits are also applied to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. You do get that passive +1 skill tier, which is great. And this is the only class specialization where you will have access to the Artificial Hive. It basically sends out micro electro drones that boosts your skill efficiency helps your skills and everything perform more efficiently. Anything on your skills, that's duration, haste, health, everything, agents. This is what it does. It improves all of that as far as your skills. Don't forget to equip the correct weapon element, and will make a huge difference in the amount of damage you're doing in the gameplay. 15% increase in weapon damage is a lot. It can make a difference between your time to kill. So the gameplay today, I did show you gameplay with the global event active, but I've shown you builds before in the past without using this global event. So to let you know that it does work. This is a really fun build. I do enjoy using this build, and I do use it for a lot of different variations of this build. But agents, two other factors that your weapon expertise needs to be at least level 1000 to take full advantage of getting basically to have all the passes unlocked in your watch. Those passes consist of weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, recoil, stability, faster reload time. All of those fall up under those passes that you get from having your watch SHD at least to level 1000. Also, the current max expertise in the game is 30%. So if you do have your weapons maxed out, you will be doing 30% increase in additional damage. Agents, again, if you're new, keep in mind these builds do work. I think a lot of people who play this game often forget that everyone starts at the beginning, and in any game you play, you always start at the beginning and work your way up. You're not going to start a game off and automatically come out and be the most powerful agent on the field. And it doesn't matter what gear pieces any agents show you. Agents, it's up to you to make that work. I can show you all the build templates that work for me, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. It's all about your gameplay and understanding the mechanics of this game. So that's one thing you got to always take into consideration. You know, you may put a build together and say this doesn't work. Well, this build may not fit your playstyle. If you do enjoy the gameplay, agents, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell as well so you can stay informed whenever I do drop videos or any type of content. Another thing I do want to mention, agents, is to stick around if you do enjoy the gameplay. Now, I will take out I will show you the rest of this gameplay of this mission, tackling Roosevelt Island. Keep in mind, I will take out parts while I'm traveling from one location to the next to keep this video from being so long. And when I get to the boss fight, I will just show you the last little part of that boss fight. As always, agents, stay strong, stay sharp, be werewolf out.
Get over here! Right here!
Watch the straggler. I'll put him down.
Gas is wasted!